Hi, I'm Karen from mobilemarketingincomesystems.com, and today I want to bring you some groundbreaking new technology information. See, I'm so excited about this. Before today, this technology has only been made available to large corporations and top earners. But today, I'm bringing you this groundbreaking technology so that you too can begin to have success in your business hands over fist. What is it? Well, I'm sure you've heard about this new beacon technology that everyone is raving about. It's where you have a beacon device that will send out a signal to everyone within 100 yards. And for them, if they have a mobile phone, your ad will appear on that phone, right? You may have also heard about geofencing, where you fence in an area within 100 yards of wherever you're at and pick out a location, and everyone within 100 yards of that location in a radius will have an ad of yours appear on their mobile phone. So you'll have people seeing your products, your services, and even your valuable content as soon as they get within 100 yards of your beacon or within your geofencing. That's great. But suppose those people are not in your niche, then it doesn't make any difference. And all of your money, all of your time, all of your excitement has gone down the drain. Well, this new groundbreaking technology does something that's more powerful than that. See, it's similar to geofencing, it's similar to a beacon, and it's even similar to a Facebook ad, but it's more powerful than all of that. This groundbreaking technology will help you to target in on your red hot targeted market customers who have their credit card in hand, ready to make a purchase of a product similar to yours, and up pops your ad. Now, if you're offering a discount right when they're getting ready to purchase at retail, which do you think they'll want? Do you think they'll want your discounted product or your discounted service? Or do you think they're going to go ahead and purchase something that's maybe 10 times more in cost at that time? I think they might go with the discounted version, don't you? In any case, they'll know about it for next time because your ad will be on their phone. It won't disappear like a beacon ad or like a geofencing ad, and it'll stay longer or for the length of time like your Facebook ads. But it's for people who are looking for you right when they're looking for you. Your ad will pop up. And what makes this even better is it's done in only 3 steps. Now, I'm going to show you just how simple this is. It's just a matter of 1, 2, 3, and your ad is done. So sit tight, stay right there, don't go nowhere, because I'm going to show you exactly how to get this done in 3 simple steps. Okay, thanks for sticking around. Okay, here we are on the HyperAd dashboard. Now, these are called hyperlocal global mobile targeted ads. I wonder why. Well, when you're doing a hyper ad, it really means that you're zeroing in. And so we're right here on the dashboard. The first thing you want to do is you're either going to determine where in the world you want your ad to appear, or that you want your ad to appear from where you are out. And see, that's what really makes the difference. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm in Tennessee, but I want to zero in on people who are at a sports game right now in New York City. So I want to put my ad in front of people attending a baseball game at Yankee Stadium. So all I do is type in Yankee Stadium, and what populates is all the addresses around Yankee Stadium and Yankee Stadium. So if I just wanted to maybe zero in on people at a sports bar, maybe I have a sports game that I want people that are already interested in games because they go to the sports bar. Maybe I want them to see my ad. Or I might be more interested in people who are interested in attorneys. Maybe I want to show my ad to attorneys. They could really have success from an ad like this, right? Or I might even want to zero in on churches. Hey, how about people at a restaurant? Maybe I have a certain type of food and I know that people are going to be interested in going to a restaurant after the game. And instead of them going to that restaurant, I can get my ad in front of them right as the game is ending and put my ad in front of them with a discount. And now they're coming to my restaurant. I could even be Molino and place the ad. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I just want to connect with people at Yankee Stadium because I have sports memorabilia. Okay, memorabilia. Excuse me, memorabilia. If I could talk. So I want to connect with them. And just as the game is ending, up pops my ad. I think they would be very interested in my memorabilia. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Just press enter. And now I see that I can reach people between the ages of 14 to 60, male and female. I can get 38,000, close to 39,000 impressions. That means people who might be interested, right? Okay, but maybe I don't want the ages of 14. I might want to take this to age 20. How many people would I get then? 34,700 people. Now, if you had 34,700 targeted people in your target audience taking a look at your products and services, what would that do for your business? Like, what would that mean as far as sales are concerned? You're destined to get at least a percentage of people. Let's say you even get just 1%. That's 34 people. What would that do for your business? Hey, I'm just saying, I mean, if your business is $100, if your commission is $100 every time a person purchased from you, 34 people is $3,400 a day, a week, a month. What would that mean to you? How would that change the way your lifestyle is right now? Okay, so now I've got to tell you, this is only for within zero point 0.3 miles of Yankee Stadium. Let's take that up a notch. Okay, let's take it to 3 miles. How many people would we be able to get our ads in front of? 5 million people, close to 6 million people you would be able to reach on any given day and get your ad in front of them. Get your products and services, your valuable content in front of them. Make an impression on them. Get them to see and start to take notice to what it is you have. What would that do for your business? What would that mean to your income? And if you only got 1% of 5 million people to take advantage of what it is you're offering, we're talking about over 5,000 people actually saying, yes, I want that product. And if you're actually going to get $100 in commission for people taking advantage of your product and service, that's a matter of having like what is that? $500,000 you'd make, or $50,000 you'd make? Okay, let me calm down because I'm getting excited here. Now, we're saying you can actually make $50,000 in a day, in a week, or maybe even in a month. Like maybe you get so excited that you don't want to do anymore. But would you really stop at that point? Now look, we're only within 3 miles. We're only put our fencing around 3 miles out from Yankee Stadium. But let's do the maximum. Let's see what happens at 12 miles. At 12 miles, you would have access to 24 million people, really close to 25 million people. At 1%, which is ultra conservative, at 1%, we're now talking about 24,000 people taking advantage of your products and services at $100 a watt. We're basically saying you made enough for the year. You've made more than enough. You're now considered a top earner by just having this type of ad, a hyper local, global, mobile targeted ad. Just having access to that, just having one of those ads running so that you have now targeted your audience and you're showing your mobile ad on their phones. This is more powerful than Facebook. This is more powerful than a beacon ad. This is more powerful than geofencing. But before I get too excited, let's keep going. Okay, so maybe your product and service is not for 20-year-olds. Maybe it's more for 30-year-olds. How many people would we reach then? Close to 7 million people, or close to 6.5 million people, say. I mean, would that still change your lifestyle? What would that do for your lifestyle? What would it do for your family, for your business? Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Now, let's go to step 2 because it's only 3 steps. So step 2 is now talking about your business. So let's say your business is sports memorabilia. I think that's how it's spelled, but it doesn't matter. And let's say you're open from Mondays to Saturdays, because today is Saturday. And let's say you're open all day. Okay, now we're done. Let's go ahead and create that ad. That's the 3rd step, is to create the ad. Now, when you're creating the ad, you're going to see your dashboard looking like this, okay, and you're going to see a mock-up of a phone. All right, now you have 2 types of ads that you can create. You can create an ad where you have your audience call you, or you can have your audience redirected to another page by leaving them a link. So for the purpose of this example, we're just going to use the phone icon because we want our people to call us. All right. All you have to do is enter your phone number here. Now, you might be in another state, another country, another time zone. And for that purpose and that reason, you might want to do one of 2 things. Either send your people to a link, especially if you're in another country, or you can create a 800 number so that your audience will recognize it as a free or a toll-free number and not feel apprehensive about calling it. Okay, and if it's in another country, if your audience is in another country, you're going to be better off sending them to a website, because most people who don't recognize your phone number will not call you, whether it's an 800 number or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in a number is going to be a local number for where I am, not a New York local number, and I have to assume that people are not going to call me. But since I'm using very, very low conversion rates, like 1%, I know that I'm still going to be in a good space. All right. So that's the number I'm going to use. And then let's say the title should be something that's going to grab them. And I think giving them a discount right off the bat is something that's going to grab them. So I'm going to say call now for a 15% discount. Okay, so that means too many carriers. Call for 15% discount. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Offering, let's say Babe Ruth. I think he's a good one. Offering Babe Ruth bats for record breaking low price. Get yours today. How about that? Okay, for people who are sports fanatics, they might really like that. Now, your button, what's going to be on your button? I say put it in all caps, call now. And that's it. But that's not enough to grab anyone's attention, don't you think? Let's see. Well, we offer images in a gallery, or you can upload your own. So let's see what we have in the gallery that might help us with our sports um, products. So far, I don't see anything here. But you see, we have a sundry of things, various options that we can use. That's good. I think that'll work. Okay, and now we're done. That's it. Just 3 steps. Now you have to pay for your ad. So we have 3 options. We have Advanced, Plus, and Basic. Advanced is $100 a day. It's a package where we know you're going to reach 10,000 to 12,000 people every single day. Or you can choose Basic, where you're going to reach between 1,700 and 3,250 people every single day for an entire week, and that's $25 a day. You'd be billed $175, and you know that you're going to get those many people connected and seeing your ads those many days. That's like over 15,000 people, and even if you get 1% of 15,000, that's 1% of 15,000 is 150 people. So what would that do for your business if your commission is $100 per person? You know, that's like $15,000 for a week. I think that's a good payday. What do you think? $15,000 for a week. What would you do with that? What difference would that make in your life? Would it make a difference in your lifestyle? Could you go ahead and do another week at $175? Or maybe now you'd rather do $100 days, reach 10,000 to 12,000 people, or maybe even up it. Okay, but most people will do the plus package where they're reaching between 4,000 and 6,000 people, and it's $50 a day. You're going to be billed for $350. So what's the next step? The next step is to click on the link below, and you and I will determine how to create these ads for you. Now, I got to be fair. It's a 3-step process, but if these prices are too low and you want to reach more people, or they're too high and you're willing to reach less people until you can start reaching more, because I get it. I do understand that most people don't have a lot of money right out the bat, but They want to be able to start reaching their target audience in a way where they know that they're red hot and they're ready to buy. And that's what we have for you. But if these packages are out of your range, then all you need to do is connect with me by clicking on the link below, and we can adjust your package. Now, you're not going to reach 1,000 people a day, but you might reach 500. You may just reach 400, depending on what you want to spend. And you can spend as low as $5 a day. Okay, all it means is that instead of using this express dashboard, we use a different dashboard. Okay, we would go here and start building your ad up from scratch. Now, you will be given a choice, two options. One choice is partner with me and have the opportunity to not only create your ads, but you have an opportunity of selling ads. Or you can be one of my clients. Okay, so it depends on you what it is you want to do, but you don't have to just be fenced in, so to say, with any one of those packages. We can determine what suits you best, what fits your budget, and then build your ads up from there. Sounds good? Wonderful, because I'm so excited for you. Now you know that there's something out there that's more powerful than Beacon, geofencing, or Facebook ads, and can really zone in on your target audience right when they're ready to make a purchase in your niche and right when they're looking for you. Why not pop up and be the one that they take advantage of? Well, look, my time is up and I gotta go. But I'll see you back here on the next video. Same time, same place. But until then, please stay safe. Bye for now.